Welcome to Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, coming at you from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, where a gelatinous ooze is not just a monster, it's also a pretty accurate description of the DM.
That would be nasty.
Just have it like a skeleton inside the cube with a little clipboard writing notes.
Just, I don't know about maybe visually, but lifestyle-wise, I share a lot in common with a gelatinous ooze.
That's fair. Aren't we all really gelatinous?
True for me.
I just slowly work my way around the apartment, cleaning and eating whatever snacks I find on the ground.
Like a little gelatinous ooze inside of you.
No, where we left off last time, though, our heroes were at the Inn of Doors, kind of a hub of different portals to various dimensions and elemental planes of existence. From this pretty nondescript bar, you could reach the plane of, fire, or Barovia, which they were invited to by a little annoying bird, a raven. There were many other places, though. You could reach the Far Realms, the Underdark, different dwarf holds, including the hold that Farkas, the creator of their flying castle, is scheming and living in. Beyond that, I'm trying to think of some other interesting places you guys could go. I'm sorry?
The astral plane.
Yeah, you could reach the astral plane. Let's see, there's doors to all 8 circles of hell. Let's see.
Seven now.
No,
it was 9, now it's 8.
Got it.
Let's see the various strange people in the bar. There's the centaur barkeeper. There is
Named Inasad.
Inasad.
What's his name?
There is a planar deva, like an angel, kind of drinking with a chain devil. The angel is inconsolable.
Is his name Aziraphale?
Sure.
No, it's
A couple of liches sitting together, kind of whispering, having a few drinks. There were the white-clad members of the White Lion group that you had spoken to already. And I believe in the last one there was a little bit of arena fighting, blow off some steam. There was a lot of planning about where to go to next.
Much of a fight.
Sorry.
No, it was pretty one-sided.
Submission.
So in that list, the guy who was on the balcony, who I saw originally, with
Yes,
the head and
the
tattoo,
heavily tattooed, scarred-up person, yes.
that's the one I'm interested in talking to.
Okay. Fair enough. So, I guess we've got some bar music in the background. No, but yeah, basically the whole place kind of smells like, stew and old alcohol. There's a great mix of people there, and out the windows you can see just an endless sea of stars beyond.
It's really pretty.
The whole inn is just kind of built on a little rock floating in the ether.
So I imagine they just finished up their fight.
Yeah, they finished up their fight a little while ago. I think talking to the White Lions was after that.
I think it was before.
I think it was before.
Well, you probably remember than me. So yeah, it was before it. So you finished the arena fight, and you've made your way back upstairs, I suppose. Just trying to decide what is the next move. You guys kind of arrived with a plan, I believe, but there are quite a few possibilities as well.
Alright. Very nice.
Talk to your dude.
I want to talk to the dude.
Would you like company?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I'll go with it.
Alright, as you're walking by toward the balcony, one of the liches sort of leans back toward you. Psst, psst. Hey!
Yeah?
You want some dark magic?
Any spice? Spice? What do you mean, dark magic?
From his hand, turns his skeletal fingers over, and there's a small amulet. And it says, "Here, this amulet holds the soul of an unloved orphan.
Pass.
Burn through its power, though, and it will reinvigorate your ability to cast spells for a bit longer.
These are the liches that we saw poking their head. Oh, she saw poking her head through the door.
Super easy task. Just poke your head out. Let me know if the coast is clear."
Oh, that's what you want us to do? I don't cast spells. I don't care about that.
I know, but I'm kind of inclined to poke my head through the door anyway. Because I can.
It's
Oh, it's super simple. We just need to get to Waterdeep, and
Why do you want to get to Waterdeep?
there's a. Well, most liches were wizards, so we still have a fondness for symposia. There's.
Almost took that light out.
God. Oh, technical difficulties, the cat. The secret mascot of the show that.
Oh, there's some real dark magic.
The
Yeah.
not so secret.
No. Well, some of us in Lichkind are having a symposia in the Undermountain, and we'd really like to be able to get through, but one of our friends was attacked on the way out, and...
Yeah, he's dead.
Ugh. Terrible stuff.
Is there not a door that will get from here to the Undermountain?
If there is, it's perhaps not in use right now.
There's one to the Underdark where we're going. Don't get confused.
I get very
Pretty sure you
confused
get
over
pretty
this
sure you get
every single
confused.
time.
Yeah.
Dark.
Underdark, a whole, separate realm under the
Where's
earth.
the door?
Under Mountain is like an
Underline.
upside-down mountain under Waterdeep.
In the dark.
Yeah, there's a lot of real exciting stuff with soul capture happening recently, and we're gonna discuss it a bit,
New tech.
Oh my gosh, yeah, this is just one soul here. There are people there that are gathering thousands of souls at a time.
What does one do with 1,000 orphan souls?
Well, basically, when you capture the soul, you can burn it off, and it basically releases all the energy that the person would have expended in their whole life. So, you can make a lot of big burst effects with it, really. Weapons, charge up machines, things like that. It's just free power, basically. But, really, like I said, I hate to say it, I'm practically a novice compared to what some of these people are working on lately. It's thrown our Sorry.
The leeches!
The leeches.
He's back!
Leech King.
Like I said, the things that the dwarves are working on now, they throw us liches into disarray. We're used to just taking the souls one at a time. They're doing it wholesale, like a factory. So, we're gonna discuss that.
Dwarven liches? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Well, I don't really know what they're doing, honestly. None of us have been able to find out what the dwarves are working on, but the way that they've been burning through souls lately, it's a little alarming, but also kind of exciting. If we could figure out what they're doing and replicate it, more souls is more power. So anyways,
I always used to say.
if you could just peek through there, if that guy's still there, if you could, shoo him away or something, that'd be really appreciated.
Yeah, no.
Orphan soul.
Pass.
Ah, okay, fine.
Hard pass.
While they go to the other dude, Jespis, I'm gonna go see what's the deal with this angel and devil crying. I'll let them do
Crowley. It's coming out so soon.
I know it's coming out soon. It can't be part of our life entirely. We'll be tired of it before it even comes out.
Yeah.
Anyways, I don't know what you're talking about. So,
See, this is why. We have to preach the good word.
like a video game or something?
Good.
Good.
Oh, man.
Good Omens, the book.
Oh, yeah.
Neil Diamond.
Yeah.
They're making
Yeah, they're
it
making a
into
TV
a TV series with the...
It's gonna be the best.
I don't
David
know. I
Tennant
can't imagine it being
David
half as good
Tennant.
as the book, though. So much of it is like the dry writing of the book. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not get too off topic.
Too late.
So, you guys, you two step out onto the balcony sort of patio area. It's lit up with various glowstones of different colors. There's a large sort of, well, not large, I guess. Actually, kind of like kiddie pool-sized bit of sand and seaweed sitting behind another door. Obviously another portal to a different beachy realm.
I kind of want to do a beach episode.
But the patio is pretty much empty beside this one man sitting out there. Boopy boopy boop. Back inside.
Let them talk. Don't they want to talk too?
Sure. Boopity boopity boop. Back to the balcony.
I do. Sorry, my attention was drawn.
Yeah,
Just for a second.
the tattooed, sort of scarred up cult member looking guy is just sitting out there at a table to himself, sort of a picnic style table, nursing a glass of wine. Just looking at the stars, doesn't even really notice you as you approach.
Can I do like an insight check or something?
What do you want to do?
For what? He's just sitting there.
This is what I described as a cult member, and so I want to see if it's really smart to do the action talk to him.
I don't know that would be insight. I mean,
I think he looks like a cult. I don't think I want to talk to him.
yeah, I would say you would recognize this very clearly as the same type of people that you met with the Cult of the Void in the swamps. You were not around for that particular arc, though.
But it is pretty strange to see one.
It was a good arc.
I lament every day that I was not a part of it.
It's pretty strange to see one here sitting alone, though.
Yeah.
Can I see if he's got the pendant thing?
You're looking at him from behind, I suppose. You'd have to go around to the other side, which you could do, but then you'd be in his field of vision.
Just have a little more.
Right now, he's just sitting there, taking little
It's
sips.
not like he can attack us.
No, you can't. You can't attack anyone here, really.
Hi.
Oh, turns around. Hello? And when he turns around, you can see that there are fish hooks in his eyelids, pulling them back.
That's terrifying. What's that all about?
Holding his eyelids up.
What's that all about?
Oh, these.
Yeah.
Sort of a sacrament, I guess.
Kind of an eye-catching kind of thing.
Oh,
See what you did there? That's funny. No, I'm just
XP.
sitting here.
But I gain inspiration. What?
Well, I'm just sitting here admiring the work of our Lord.
Which lord?
And as he gestures, you can see there are vast areas that there are no stars shining at all. Just, blacker than black, empty
Is this
void.
the void that... I'm asking him, is this the void that the Void Nagas created?
Yes, apparently he passed through here some time ago, and this is the trail he left behind. Soon, everything will be like this.
Just quickly, just aside, is this in the astral plane now? Are we floating in the astral plane? Or
Well, from
is
what
this
I
a
understand, this place exists in between the planes, sort of
Okay.
in a little crack between universes.
So, Feather, you kind of recognize this guy. Is this related to the guy that was in the Walled City? Their Cult of the Void Naga people.
No.
Are they both cults
I
of the
think
Void Naga?
They have, like, a
I
pencil
think
or
they're just
pen or
separate.
anything?
Like Presbyterian and Catholic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Same ideas, different tenets.
Gotcha.
And,
One has a favorite to them?
eh? This is not the kitty fucking type, though, these ones.
This is not the what kind?
Kitty fucking type.
Oh,
Presbyterian?
Yeah.
no, they would probably just harvest the kids' souls or rip off their skin or something to make a meat puppet to then, shock the mom and dad with later. Bleh.
Why are you-
Happy Halloween, bleh.
Yeah, why
Why are you sitting here?
why are you here?
Haven't you got work to do?
Fish Eye Hook Guy. Carmen Hook Door.
Let's see. So, no, I'm just sort of on a scouting mission, so to speak, but been traveling long and hard for a while now. I'm just taking a rest. And what about you, travelers? What brings you all the way out here?
I'm still really not sure.
So yeah, it's kind of like, there's the stars, and then there's kind of, just empty, big, tunnely looking splotches.
Gotcha.
We are trying to get as
Halfway
much
through.
traveling done before the Void Naga finishes its work.
Really, where are you traveling to?
Not sure yet. Lots of options here.
Oh.
What do you suggest?
Oh, wait a minute. I know you now. Yes, the mistress, she just told me. He lifts up the penny. Like, these things, they can kind of see everything I see, so she just kind of tapped into this conversation.
Is that Patricia?
Which mistress are we
Was it
talking about?
Scabatha or Putricia? I
Either
can't
way.
remember.
Either one, I'm asking
We killed
him.
Scabatha.
So it's Putricia.
Is that Patricia on the line?
Well, if you'd like, you could speak to her, I suppose.
Wait, Feather, what?
This is one of the hags that we fought. Oh, we didn't fight this one. We killed her sister and her mother.
So,
At her behest, actually.
Yeah.
not a great relationship, I'm guessing.
Not really. Love-hate relationship. We love to hate her.
We love to hate each other, yeah.
I mean, do you think that's wise? I mean, we should probably just...
Talking to her?
Yeah,
I don't care. Do you want to?
I don't care.
How's she doing? So how you doing?
Well, one sec, let me just, let me put this wine away. Takes one more sip, kind of sits it on the table, grasps the pendant with both hands, and his eyes go blank, and Putrissa's voice leaves his throat. Oh, gotta do it hag voice.
That's weird.
Hag voice.
Yeah. Oh, Sir Dwarf. It's been a while. You and your friend's exploits have even reached as far as the blasted southern wastes now. I've been keeping busy, though, too, me and my followers. The keep of the Tower of the Necromancers had no idea what hit them.
Oh yeah, did you take them over?
Oh, yes, and let's just say their resources will not go to waste. Come south if you wish to try your luck against us again. But I don't think that you have any intention of that, do you?
I don't think so. We have bigger things to do.
Fleeing for your life, perhaps. You realizing the pointlessness of your quest, and so you seek some other plane to hide out in? Is that it?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah,
We
that's
now work
us.
for the Death God.
Which one? There's so many, dearie.
Come on.
Come on.
Ooh. Yes, from our towers, yes. I had sensed a malevolent presence under those buildings, but
Coming for you as well.
let him come. I have the protection of the Naga. Of many Nagas now.
Naga will not be for long of this world after Kunal is done with it.
I don't have any intention of getting in a pissing match right now with you and Kunla or whatever weak little spirit you pledge your soul to next. Although, if you want to pledge it to me, there are many alterations to your form that I'd just love to make.
Do you know of the... fucking words are just escaping me today.
What?
What's the thing that was down there that thingy goes with?
Aboleth?
Aboleth.
Yeah.
Do you know of the Aboleth?
I know of aboleths. There's one in the Great Sands, or what am I saying? That sounds retarded. There's one in the Blasted Wastes, actually. He skirts around our camp now and then, but keeps his
I'll
distance.
give you a tip. If you would like to not worry about Kunla, that is where you need to strike.
An aboleth serving Kunla. Well, I don't know why you'd give me advice on how to slay your own benefactor.
Well, I'm just helping you out. I've got your mother still on my hands.
Tell Mummy I said hi, I suppose, and if she makes it out of the ring, I'll find her a corpse to inhabit, perhaps.
We still want to get her out of this ring.
Well, bring her down to me, then. I'll find some use for the old bat. She can't be doing you any good.
It's annoying.
Let me talk to her! Let me talk to her! Says a little voice in the back of your head.
Okay. How do I do that?
tell her I say happy birthday, belated birthday.
Your mom says happy belated birthday, Patricia.
Oh, that's sweet. I'm just talking to myself now. Anyway, let's wrap this up.
I was thinking.
Either way, Sir Dwarf, if you wish to do battle once again or pledge your fealty to the void that it will encompass our future, then come on down to the blasted waste to the old necromancer's tower. We have such wonderful things to show you. Mm-hmm. And then
Maybe
eyes go back to normal.
Cool.
She doesn't even wait for your response because she's a rude bitch.
Cool. Hey, dude. Nice to meet you. Bye. What? What? You did what now?
Ask a question.
Okay. Hold on. I got a few. I'm gonna start with your Patricia's mother.
I'm not. Okay, there was the small town where Zenbri comes from, which is aptly named Small Town,
Yeah.
was being attacked by the Void, the cult of the Void Naga.
Okay.
So we went
Presbyterian version.
there. Yeah, yes.
Maybe Southern Baptists. They're pretty into it. They're like,
Westboro.
what are the ones that do like the snakes and the tongues and stuff?
yeah,
Pentecostals.
Pentecostals.
They're like the
Yeah,
Pentecostal
Pentecostals.
version.
Okay.
There was a giant battle. We killed their army. We killed the undead giant, who was actually the owner of the castle.
The castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we killed Patricia, the hag mother. And I took the ring from the body and put it on. And it turns out that that mother,
you
it's
killed
like a Horcrux. Basically, her soul got trapped inside this ring.
I don't recognize that reference.
Okay.
I do, but
Okay.
I would.
That's a word in
D&D, I
It's a word for
think. Sure,
D&D.
let's say it's actually a thing in D&D.
Phylactery, yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. So now I can talk to her whenever I want to. But I actually want to get her out that ring because I want to use that, like in case I die, then my soul will go in there so you guys can help resurrect me or whatever and stuff afterwards.
What?
But yeah, she's in there. And now, then after that, we went to the towers. And there was Patricia and Scabatha, the two sisters. There were two sisters. And we made a deal with this one to go kill the other sister for stuff. So we went and killed. Zambri killed her. That's where she lost her soul to the demon because
I
that.
think that was the first time.
Yeah, the first time she lost her soul to the demon. That was because she was supposed to be the demon's bride. So he was like, "You owe me a bride, or it's going to be you in 6 months." So then we went back to Patricia, and she'd gone. She just disappeared. She fucked us over. She didn't give us anything. She said she was.
So I
like,
just
we were
want
going to try to kill her.
I
Anyway.
just want to clarify. There's all this drama about Kun Law, and this shit already happened.
Yeah, no, see, why do you think Zembri has been trying to get, like, and before that even happened,
Martin feels really vindicated right now.
Only
the Oni
pieces
had
of her liver,
already latched itself to me. Some fucking how.
cutting a piece of your hair.
Cutting a piece of my hair or something, yeah. This is the reason why Zembri was just like, fuck everything.
It's also why Zedbri keeps a shorter hairstyle
Also
now.
should be in a catch-up episode.
Anyway.
Yeah, so that's that. What's cool thing about this ring is that nobody can listen to what I'm saying in my head unless I let them. It's a ring of mind shielding.
So no one can read
I
it.
haven't
the
had
reason
that
to
old
keep it
witch
on.
say
But you
anything
get
in a while.
possessed when you use it.
I never get possessed.
Well, you said you hear the moan.
She talks to me, yeah. But I
That's
can make
kinda
her
like the
stop.
definition of
I can make her
possession.
stop if I want. No, she can't control me. That's a different possession. This is just
So it's more
talking back in my
schizophrenia.
head.
I was just being polite and passing a
Yeah,
message.
somebody talking to me, it's just they're talking to me inside my head instead of from next to me. That's good. I don't think I'm her or anything. I'm still me. She just talks. It's like the ring. It's like an animated ring talking to me.
I feel like this group suddenly makes so much more sense.
It's
I like that
more levels.
I like in your story you say you killed the hag mother. It wasn't a swarm of flying snakes that killed the hag
Does
mother.
it me? Well, I
a swarm.
did a double backflip off a burning guard tower and landed. So I'm just saying.
Okay. Alright. I have a lot to think about right now.
So while you ponder that and the rather varied and sordid history of this group,
Previously on.
Yeah, inside the tavern, you're kind of approaching the angel and the devil. Angel being consoled by the devil, I guess, as they drink and drink and drink. They have several bottles of various glowing wines and stuff sitting around them. I can't believe it! Oh God! The angel's just weeping openly, without shame, and kind of off-putting too. And the devil's kind of awkward, like patting, like, "Yeah, there. It's okay, I suppose. They, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what to do in this situation, really."
Hey, you fellas alright?
No, do I look like I'm all right? They're all dead. All dead, all dead. I'm one of the last ones left.
Who's dead?
The host. The glorious divine host of the upper plane. Oh, gosh. Oh, they're all dead.
So, what plane are you talking about here? Like, Celestia or some shit like that, or?
Yeah, whoever angels generally serve in the Forgotten Realms, I guess. Sort of that almost unknowable higher power.
Okay.
There are gods, and then
there's Yahweh.
So, what do you mean? Is this kind of like a same sort of situation with the ninth circle of the hells disappearing? Is this, what happened?
Oh, man. Okay, you just have another drink. I'll talk about this one. The devil up. The whole glorious host went out to battle.
Really loud, I'm sorry.
Right.
Say that again.
The glorious host went out to battle this giant serpent in the void, Naga, I guess. It was the same one that destroyed the ninth circle of hell. Well, they went and they were so full of themselves, so full of glory that they were going to slay the Naga, and it just threw them aside like they were nothing. Their weapons couldn't pierce its flesh, and in the end, most of them were scattered and destroyed by its Naga brethren, its children.
That's very distressing. And I mean, what's been done about this? Like, what is happening now? Basically, with the ninth circle gone and this upper plane gone. What's going on with you and the angels and devils and demons? And how are you guys handling this?
Look, buddy, this is a little out of mortal's comprehension, I think. But there's going to be a big war in the 8 circles of hell, since there's too many devils, not enough space anymore. But as far as my concern goes, we are supposed to be spying on each other right now. Those were our last missions. So we're just going to sit here and wait it out. I'm spying on him, he's spying on me. We got a little bit of a sweet deal worked out.
You from the ninth circle in Fell?
Oh god, where would chain devils come from? From the first, actually. We're sort of the guardians, police force of the hells, if you will.
Yeah, you don't say. Have you heard of this guy who kind of runs the fourth plane of ISO? Oh, what was his name again? Big fella.
Timmy, no. God, I can't remember it now.
Timiat,
I think. Timiel.
He knows. He's
Yeah.
out of the.
Alright, I was like, yeah, I'm aware of who all the Devil Lords are. That's the kind of stuff they teach you in Devil Elementary School. Come on.
I mean, we've heard a couple of rumors that he's, I don't know, a little bit pissed right now. Something about people not doing what they're supposed to. I mean, have you heard anything about this?
I don't know what goes on with Timiel and his whole court. Like I say, my job is to spy on this guy over here. And right now, spying means filling him full of drinks until he falls asleep.
Okay, fair enough. Well, is there anything I can do to like help either of you out here? I mean, above board, do you need more drinks?
Ugh, you can get your disgusting, flawed mortal form out of our personal bubble, okay, buddy?
All right, fair enough.
Not your buddy, pal.
Just before I go, have either of you ever been to the astral plane by any chance?
Why the feck would I go to the astral plane?
Just curious. I mean, we are here. We're thinking of doing a bit of sightseeing. Thought maybe you might know something. But that's cool. I'll leave you guys to your drinks.
Then you hear him loud. What does he think he is? A tour guide or something? Is there a kiosk around here with visitor information or something that I didn't see? God.
I'll walk back up to wherever Zambri and Akul are sitting down. And, well, apparently the highest planes of the heavens are done.
That should be interesting to you, shouldn't it?
Yeah. Apparently the same shit that happened to the Ninth Circle of Hell would happen to whatever the highest parts of the heavens are gone.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Has no response. I mean, the walled city still stands, but I have no idea what would happen to the souls of something destroyed by the void. Surely they would not be going to the walled city.
I kind of feel it's like one of those deals with when the Allfather remakes shit, he just remakes people who he remembers somehow.
I guess it would be Mount Celestia.
So if they're, you know, at least this is kind of what Selun said in the last cycle when she lifted her. Well, I don't know which cycle really. Whenever she lifted up our people,
Whoops.
she made us to like. Back then, she made us to get the Allfather's attention and to be all violent and vicious and, you know, really get his attention by our brutality back then. And then we were remade. So I don't know. I guess it's if anybody sparks the Allfather's attention, he'll remake them in the new cycle. But what gets the Allfather's attention is beyond me.
Do you think like a kick in the knee would work?
Maybe, you know,
I could probably do a kick in the big toe.
Is there an all-mother?
build.
No, she left.
Build a big boot. Just kick
a
it.
She's
massive
with Uncle
boot.
Gary now.
Biggest
Big
boot
girlfriend?
thing.
An all-mistress.
You guys feeling good after your little scrap there?
That was fun. I like that.
I haven't seen your scorpion before. It was interesting.
Good, clean
Yeah.
fun.
It was fun to be able to do that for the first time. Yeah.
Well,
The raven flutters down on your table again. I'll find her. You're invited! A scrumptious feast!
Can I take a bag and just put it over its head?
Yes. Invited!
I'm gonna cost speak with animals.
But it's not
Speaking
real.
English as well.
Speaking English.
Like it's
Yeah,
literally
but
already
it's just
speaking.
trained to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take the bag off.
I'll cost speak with animals. Hey there, little guy. You keep saying we're invited. Who's inviting us personally?
Count Strad von Zarovich himself invites you to his castle for a feast, for fun.
For fun?
Oh, yes. There's no place as wonderful as Barovia.
Well, we hear this is like a one-way deal. You know, we'd be more inclined to accept it. This isn't fate here. We'd be more inclined to accept it if we could get some sort of guarantee that we'd be able to come back.
Sure.
So, can you go and fetch something that allows us to return at will?
No, they'll let you go when done with the feast.
Inside check on the Raven? That would be a 26.
He's a dumb bird. He's probably lying, but he's not very intelligent, really.
27.
Oh, never mind. Now it totally changes.
Okay. That's pretty great. So if we go through that door, where do we end up? I mean, like, I don't know the topography of this place.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful place, probably.
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 Okay. This master of yours is a good guy.
He's the best. Strad von Zarovich. He's the best.
All right. So meanwhile, they're just watching Jason Gar.
Yeah, basically.
And the birds answering in common.
I'm having flashback.
It's like when you're trying to
Group of
learn to
wizards.
speak Khmer.
All right. Well,
Don't get him
thank you for the
started.
invitation. We hear you loud and clear. So you can go somewhere else.
You're invited.
Yeah.
Didn't you come down here to go to where your brother is?
Yes.
And I assume about this point we walk back.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
Yeah, so you're all back together.
Is it a magic allowed in this place?
Only
No
inside
harmful
the-
magic.
No offensive magic or charms, really.
Okay.
Start doing chicken noises.
I wanted to cast silence on the bird, but it's like a 20-foot radius. Wherever it goes, nobody will be able to.
So,
I think the bird is offensive magic, is what I think it is.
So, okay, aren't we supposed to be going
Underdog, right?
to the...
We
that what
are.
we said?
Yeah. I've been thinking about the point of entry and I was a little bit confused before. It wasn't like Gracklesug I was thinking of. It's Bleedenstone. It's closer to Menzoberranzan. It's kind of like northwest of the Dark Lake. Not a very pleasant place. Gracklesug takes a bit more further to like the east.
Closest to where we need to be. We need to go.
Well, this is the subplot. Like, what do we want to do? Because I think getting in Menzoberranzan is a stupid mistake.
We need to hook up with your brother outside
Yes.
in the siege first.
So, what do you guys reckon? Are we gonna just chance it, head in at Menzoberranzan?
No, like I said the last time, I think it's best if we go outside, get your brother, and if we need to break the siege, we can bring them through here straight into the city.
That's why I'm thinking Bleedenstone.
Yeah, sure. Does everybody have everything prepared that they need to have prepared? Should
I'm
we
all
take
bit
some
prepared.
time?
Is there an apothecary in this place? Or is it just a bar?
it's just a
I
bar.
had rest before we walked in, so
Okay.
I'm full up on
Yeah,
spells.
that's
Somebody's
fine.
missing
Me
a
too,
trick
as
there.
far as I know.
I want to open up an apothecaries in this place. Imagine how many healing potions it's
Is everybody good?
Oh,
in,
probably a
like,
ton.
Light spells or whatever. Do you know light?
We quit the campaign, we have to
Set up a shop.
Yeah, there you go. That'll be
Just
cheers.
campaign, we just start a shop.
Pancakes.
I can offer healing.
There you go.
Martin, do you know light, or
One
are you
stop.
gonna need the dark vision thing when we go down?
I'm
Smites per se.
probably gonna.
I can expend
You
the key
are
point
probably-
to cast dark vision on somebody.
I was gonna say, you are probably
I
gonna
can use
want
the
me to
helmet too,
have dark vision
but-
without light, if you're gonna want to be sneaky, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, if we pop out in the city, it's gonna be, it'll be light enough.
I will
Not
run-
like glowing rocks and fungus and shit. That
I will run.
I do have light.
I'll run point like outside of the light in front of you guys, like 20,
Okay.
20, 25.
Oh god, you're unstoppable down there.
So where
I can
exactly?
also
I'm
cast
teleporting
dark
myself
vision,
to the walls.
so if we need dark vision.
Oh no, I teleported myself halfway into this wall.
I'm not gonna get dark vision until we absolutely have to.
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna light unless there's no other way.
I mean, it might be worth it trying to get a guide because I followed my brother's lead when we were down there. So if we can get a guide,
torches.
that'd be good because the passages there they go all.
So what,
over
like in the
place.
city, you get a guide?
Yeah, we should be.
Bring them stone.
So wait, where are we going? Can someone explain it to somebody who's never been
We're
there?
going to a small little
I've never
town
been.
outside the major city where we actually want to be, so we can walk to the outside of the major city because there's a siege, and that's where his brother is controlling an army, controlling the siege.
Outside or inside the city?
Outside.
Outside the city.
Outside the city.
The siege was
Is the
inside the city.
siege something that we care about or no?
It depends. We've got to get that.
Well, we would like to get the
yeah,
army
there's
back
there's
to
an artifact that we have to get.
yeah
in
inside
that
the city.
Is the siege a good,
The
like
high
a
priestess
lawful
Loth
one?
has it.
Well, my brother was saying that him and a whole bunch of other beings, etc., are trying to get through Menzoberranzan because they need to find the Elder Brain. A group of mind flayers, a pod of mind flayers, a coven of mind flayers.
Pod sounds sounds right.
A brain of mind flayers.
So
A skull of
And
them.
an intellectual of mind flayers.
the whole thing is that they have this idea that the mind flayers come from a place outside of our reality, and the Elder Brain might know how to get there. So their plan is to fuck this world, find out where the mind flayers come from, go there, wait till the Allfather and the Void Naga fuck shit up, and then come back afterwards, maybe. But to get through there, they need to get through Menzo Durant. It's in their way.
And Menzo Baranzan won't let them in.
Yeah.
No,
It's a major city full with drow who don't like
Anyone
anybody,
else?
even themselves.
So they made a siege in order to get through.
Yes. So,
And there's no way around.
well, there was mention of a wizard, Blackstaff, his name was, who might have known a better way to get to the Elder Brain. But if we had, I mean, if our goal is this cloak, then, you know, I think helping my brother at this stage is secondary. However, there are a bunch of Gith that are hunting him per chance, maybe trying to help him now. I don't know how that will play out.
Well, to be honest, they do want the same thing
Do we
first at the top level.
need to
They wanna
deal with the
find the
siege at
Elder Brain.
all, or can we just like get into the city?
We could use the
I don't know.
doors straight into the city, but I don't think we want to do that. We'll get
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
because
We
the
almost
drow
died.
will fucking destroy us.
Yeah, have you ever fought a Drider?
No.
And not
We
just the
did.
Drider,
Fuck the
the High
Driders.
Priestess
Yeah.
Lolth has the robe.
Yeah.
She's like the big baddie.
Excuse me.
And
We need the army.
yeah, that's the thing.
We need the army to fuck shit up, and then we go in there and take out the scraps and get the robe.
And the thing as well is that somebody, I can't remember who it was that was saying, might have been Mistra, but somebody was saying that the priestess of Lolth, priestess might actually be an avatar of Lolth in the prime material.
And we also, after the army kills Thingy, we want to take it back to Waterdeep.
If we can, if my brother will allow.
Yeah. Through,
What-
through the portal.
What are we meant to pick? The army?
Yeah. To help. What again?
Just to
Your
help
reality?
for help.
If when the giants come or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That sounds convoluted.
it is. That first step is just to get there, you know? There was
But isn't
there
that
was
whole
this-
army going to want to go to the Elder Brain's place? Though?
It depends on what
That's why
happens,
they're doing
I
it.
guess.
Or is it just a hired army?
To write
I
some sort of
think,
note.
I
I just
think
don't know how to
there's an
spell any
army.
of this.
My brother, from what I remember, he's leading an army of mixed bunch of people, but a lot of like aberrations.
Okay, well here's an idea. Let's stop speculating. Let's go to that little town and go speak to your brother.
Yeah, wasn't
Then
it
we'll figure out.
that little wizard? What was his name? Occam or something like that. Who had that magical razor which just cut through things to simple
Occam's razor?
solutions. Yeah,
What's your brother's name?
Aaron, A-double-R-A-N. I'm much more handsome than he is. He'll tell you differently, but don't believe him.
Yeah, well, the
Our characters don't
journey of
know anything
1,000
about
miles
the
begins
map.
with a
There's
single
no
door.
maps.
Let's
There's no maps.
go.
Who knows?
Okay. So our characters wouldn't know anything.
Yeah, you wouldn't be aware of that.
Underdark. Okay.
Yeah, in aside, are any of these doors open to Blindenstone?
See, how far away is Blindenstone from?
Probably about 2 days' journey. That's the closest, because everything's like this.
Not to Blindenstone. The next closest place to Menzo Barazan, there's a small, deep gnome village. It's about 2 weeks out, though.
Okay?
How long would it take us to
Quickly going through the
travel?
Undermountain.
I don't know the Undermount, because, like, Menzbaranzan is here, Waterdeep's here. It would be probably 3 months to
Oh,
get
yeah.
to Menzbaranzan from Waterdeep. We could fly closer there and find an entrance, or we could just 2 weeks is probably the best
There
idea.
was a door to Blindenstone once, but it disappeared.
And the only other one is right into the middle of.
Menzo Barazan. The drow are mostly the only ones that use it.
When you say disappeared,
Like, vroom.
The drow, do you know if they have people on the other side of the door, like, watching it?
To be fair, I'm a little too scared to go through there, but I doubt the drow would leave a portal in their capital city just open
Yeah,
for anyone.
I agree.
They probably have a vetting process once you get through. Or something, I don't know. Occasionally travelers go through there, but...
Might be distracted because of the siege.
You know, I have an idea.
Well-
You are now able to scry, yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but I need to rest first before.
Okay. So, what if we take the door to that deep gnome city?
Okay.
I'll show you what my brother looks like. You can try and scry on the area that my brother is at. And I don't know where he is exactly. That might just give us a better idea of what's around. And then maybe we can figure out if that door is closer to there.
I mean, we could try it.
Which door?
The one in Men's Brands.
But we're still worried about going into Renzo.
Yes.
I don't think it's a good idea to just go straight into Men's Horizon, because I think we're going to
Do
get fucked up.
you know the underdog? But do you know Menzo Brand?
We
The
only
city.
ever went on the outskirts of it because if you try to go in, then you've got, well, back then anyway, you had to have like escorts and papers and all sorts of shit. Otherwise, it's like, hey, you're a slave.
Yeah, Aaron was allowed in, but he actually rose to a rather respected position in the city before he suddenly betrayed them and allowed the besieging army to fight their way through the first couple layers of defenses.
Well, we don't need to worry about the 1 month thing anymore, the war. 'cause
Yes.
That's all sorted. But I still think 2 weeks is quite a big time frame to be losing.
The other option is take the castle.
Take our castle, go back.
Fly it closer to an entrance.
All this,
up
we're
there.
not going to use the doors. The portal.
Wait.
Where is your
Second.
castle right now?
What about? Who
It's not
knows
water,
anything
dude.
about this dude in
Yeah.
Barovia?
But it might probably... Oh god, we
Well,
told to fly
there
around
were some books in the
in case
castle.
shit happens.
Yeah? Who knows anything
He's
about
her
this
brother.
guy? This
Yeah,
count,
didn't
what's his
we
name?
tell him to go somewhere specific?
There were
If
some
the
books
ship
in the
is
castle. It's just
Yeah.
stories about, you know, he exists in his own demi-plane, he's a powerful vampire. It wasn't too specific.
If we went to him, do you think he could just send us there?
I have no idea.
What's the other one? Grandfather Turtle. Turtles live in sea. I'm going to stick my head through that door on the balcony.
Okay.
One with sand
beachy
and
door.
stuff. Yeah.
Swing! Head off.
Decapitation.
Okay.
What do I see?
You poke your head out and you see just a windswept beach. The sun is shining,
Strand.
and in the distance you can see a couple of galleys floating and bobbing about in the water in distant
Human
land.
size or giant size? Can I tell?
Human-sized.
That it.
But that's it. There's not
No
you're not
giant
in a
turtle?
town or anything
No
necessarily.
giant turtle. Floating.
No giant turtles, sadly.
Okay.
Damn.
Go back.
I thought about putting him there. I was like, no, I can't just have him. There he is. Found him.
So, the problem with Barovia
That's the
is
name of the next episode.
if we go there, we might not be able to get back.
That seems to be the
Ever?
problem with like all of these doors. Let's be honest.
Like ever? See, this is like ever. I don't even think it should be a question of going there if there's no chance of coming back. Because then you're fucked.
Yeah,
They
no,
said there are
literally
people-
every one of
they
these
said that There
doors.
are people that can leave when they want to. They call them like
Gypsies.
Numanas or something like that. And I don't remember what the guy said. But who knows? That's why it should probably be our last stop, right?
And there is a small flurry of activity as the several locking mechanisms for. I'm just calling it the Farkas door. I can't remember. There's
Yeah.
what is the name of?
We still got a Baldur's Gate. Look for Bolero God Hand.
What was it?
We could do that. I don't think 2 weeks is that much time.
Yeah.
There might be a faster way once we get down there.
Right. It's called Mount Gunbad. So the door to Mount Gunbad, where
Alright.
which was rather high-tech looking in relation to the other ones, opens and a small troop of dwarves exits. and they begin making their way right over toward the door to Menzo Barazin.
What the fuck?
Hey guys, where you going? Fellow dwarf?
Kind of look you over like, what is a dwarf doing in this bar? Stop for a moment.
I assume you're giving them the exact same look.
They're all kind of wearing, looks like engineer's clothes or blacksmithing clothes, really. Covered in oil, things like that, but some of them are also carrying long lengths of chain and manacles and things of the sort. So, I don't believe we've ever met.
No, I'm new here.
Well, obviously, you don't seem to be in on the plan, so to speak.
Nobody's told me yet. Where'd you come from now? Where's that door?
Oh, that's Mount Gunbad. That's where we've been working.
Doing what?
Kind of looks around. You really aren't in the plan, are you?
I've been away in the Orient.
Ben, just a question for me. So, originally you'd said the dwarves were at this place called Kraskraxen Bar, and then you said Mount Gunbad was something else, and then there was a place called Krasnarok, so I'm confused now.
Okay,
That's what?
let's put this to rest finally. I need to just...
And where's what's his face? Where's the gnome
So,
inventor?
Blackstaff you'd said was in some old order
Blackstaff.
ruins called Krasnarok.
Okay, that one is
You
accurate.
never played
And then Mount
Minds of Mendel?
Bad was where you said Modoc's home was.
Hmm.
You said that when Corton was showing me the map of and said home, he said it was out by Mount.
Ah, okay. Yes, that is the dwarf hold where Farkas is.
So Modoc's home was there. Okay.
That's where Farkas programmed it to say
Okay.
home is.
Okay, cool. All right, that's why I'm.
But why would it be racist, man? Dwarves can come from anywhere.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So, yeah, the long name one, forget that one.
Okay,
I'm just gonna call it Mount
that's just what the
Gunbad.
dwarves.
That's what the dwarves call it. The humans just call it Mount Gunbad.
All right, nice.
Alright, so, basically, says, you know what, I can't talk to you with all these, tall folk around.
Well, I pulled him over to the side and I said, listen, I spoke to Frostbeard in the Mages College, and he said you guys had all gone to go build something, but I wasn't...
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Frostbeard, real traitor. Well, I don't know, he still provides valuable intel, I suppose, but I'd rather have someone with his, great abilities working with us directly.
Yeah, I grew up in the Orient. I've never been around proper dwarves, and I want to get back to my heritage.
Well, if it's your heritage that you want to get attached to, then, gotta ditch these fools and get to Mount Gunbad with us.
Well, what are you doing? Is it going to help? What are you trying to do?
Oh, I want to tell you so badly, but it's not really my job, you know?
Just. Are you building a machine to kill the Void Naga, or are you building a candy floss machine, or like?
You know what, I can't really tell you. You're just gonna blab to your companions about everything.
Can I go look?
This is a dwarfy secret.
Dwarfy secret.
High classification, that kind of thing.
Need to know basis.
How do you know what we're working on?
Why? For what I just said. It seems like everybody's interested in that sort of thing nowadays. Worried about the coming cycle end, and
Wait, you guys know about the cycle?
yes.
Well, maybe Farkas would be able to
Say no.
use you guys.
We know Farkas as well. We are actually in possession of Modoc's castle that Farkas built for him.
No shit. He has been going on about that. He has gone on about that castle so much. I think it was God's gift to castles or something.
It's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet, I'm not gonna lie.
But I suppose he did get a lot of funding for that.
So
So
Farkas is at Gunbad? Because we've been meaning to talk to him as well.
really, well, you know, honestly, if you got his castle, he'd love to talk to you. I'm sure he'd be happy to go through that thing once again. Little trip down memory lane and all that. And you all do seem to be pretty capable adventurers, just from glancing at y'all. So,
Looks deceive.
What are the chains for?
oh, we're bringing a shipment back from Menzo Barazin. You know, they've had some recent difficulties, but business continues.
Are those difficulties over?
Oh, God, no. No, but drow still need money, we still need supplies, so we still trade.
Slaves?
Dwarfy secret.
That was Fleur.
Fuck, I don't have a
not
message there.
Sembry.
Ah. So he doesn't say that's the second
Yeah,
time.
yeah, sorry. That was Fleur, not Sembry.
Now,
With them.
if
Well,
you promise to,
you
if you
guys-
promise to keep it to yourself,
Can I come with you guys?
maybe. Well, sure. We gotta make a dwarf promise though.
What's that?
Gotta tie our beards together first, and make a solemn vow.
This is pretty weird. You guys pranking me. I don't know the dwarfish customs, man.
A little bit, actually, yeah. No, we don't have to tie our beards together. Look, we're kind of busy right now, but if you want, I could let Farkas know that the people that own his castle are in.
Okay.
Yeah, so he reaches down his pocket
Are
and
you coming
grabs
back
out.
through here, right?
Yeah, we'll be coming back through. Probably take a day or two, maybe though.
Okay.
He pulls out sort of a little boxy-looking hunk of metal and pushes a button on the side and speaks into it. Hey, Farkas, I'm sorry to bother you, but we just ran into the people that own your castle. Yeah, the giant one. Listening. Okay, well, yeah, he totally interested in seeing you guys.
But you guys don't know any other way. Like, we want to go see him, but we're really trying to get to the Underdark, but not into Menzer Branson right now. We need to go see somebody outside of Menzer Branson.
Outside of Renzer, well, there's another door here that you can take.
Yeah,
It's
that's
a
like
little.
2 weeks away. Isn't it?
I mean, 1 week, week and a half if you know what you're doing.
But if we take the castle on the way to go see, on the way to Mount Gunbad, is there another tunnel closer
Well,
down?
where's your castle at?
We actually don't know. We've sent her brother on a mission around
he's at
Waterdeep.
Waterdeep at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, well, from Waterdeep, it would be a couple days flight, maybe. Like, I don't know, 2 days or something.
To an entrance to the Underdark.
To get to the mountain.
Okay, no, but how about on the way, an entrance to the Underdark that's closer than that 2 week trip?
It's a real thinker. You know what, guys, let's stop for a minute. Let's try to work out a good plan. Get the maps.
Cool.
So they lay out
Yeah, you
a
guys
series of
around
maps. Sure, of course, I'm not going to say no to that. We're working, but we're not working that hard. So they're drinking their beers, they're looking around.
Hardly working, am I right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
At that point, Markham just goes
Union
through a
talk.
random door.
It's union talk.
You know, it's a tough job, too. A lot of the dwarves, they're not comfortable going down to the Underdark. You know, they don't like the drow, that whole thing.
Tunnels and yeah. I get it.
Anyway, so I think if you're wanting to beat the time going from the door here, you could take the castle down to, and he points out, there's a waterfall to the south of here ways. Oh wait, no, I talked about that one. That would be too far away already.
Sprites Falls?
Yeah, Sprites Falls. Now, here's the thing. It would take much, much longer to go from Sprites Falls down to Menzoberranzan usually. But there's a secret dwarven path no one knows about. Now,
We've been to Sprite Falls before, we know what it looks like.
well, really? Well, that would be perfect then. So, take that way, and you could maybe get down there in... It's still not a huge cut, really, but maybe 3 days or 4 days?
Sounds better. How long does it take us to fly to Sprite Falls?
Are we with you?
Yeah, you're all...
I'm
You're all
asking out of
I don't
what I
know.
would
It
think.
took us 5 days to fly from where we were at Thingamajiggin to Waterdeep.
Yeah,
from
it's
Goldwell to
probably-
Waterdeep, so it's still going to take us like a week to get there.
To get to Sprite Falls and then
Yeah.
3 or 4 days in. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah, there's not too many real safe passages down to the deep road, especially something you could fit a castle down into, or, you know.
So it's probably better if we just... But you got a map, like, from
Of the Underdark?
Blindenstone to...
Or wherever that other place was.
Yeah. Oh, the 2 week way one?
I guess, I don't know if I can really give you the map, though.
Any tips? Or just let me copy it down.
Okay, fine. We got some time. Copy the map down if you want. Get as much of the detail as you can, I suppose. We'll take a little break, I suppose.
These are the most obliging dwarves.
Yeah, well, let's just say we're not in a big hurry to get down there, you know.
I can wait for
Are
the life of
we
me.
with you?
I don't think so. I think I walked away a little bit. But I'm going to come back to you right now.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, thanks, guys.
No problem. So,
Push your ears. I'm gonna go.
like I said, come on down to Montgunbad whenever if you don't die, I guess, down there. No promises, but Farkas is always looking for skilled help. There's a lot of materials that still need to be gathered for the final stages.
Okay, so I go back to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Well, there's a different way of going there, but it's not that much time saving through Sprite Falls. But they've given me a map. Well, I've copied a map. That'll
Okay.
make us, if we walk like double time, what did they say, like a week and a half?
Mm-hmm.
If we like just move it, it'll take like, instead of 2 weeks, like a week and a half.
I see.
To outside my
I say let's do it. Like the more time we spend here, we're just wasting time.
Don't we
Yeah.
kind of want our castle nearby? I mean, y'all's castle nearby, though?
It's pretty
I
nearby.
think we're okay.
Can't take it down into Underground.
Yeah.
No, but like,
Courtney's gonna pawn it off.
I have an idea. Give me a minute. Inside, which one's the door to the astral plane?
I don't know. You go down a winding, long hallway that wasn't there before, and it leads to the astral
Do you know
plane.
where it ends up in the astral plane?
Not exactly. It's a pretty shifting place.
Will there be an easy enough way to find the door? I guess if we're in there,
The door to what?
Back
the
here.
door back here.
I guess that's up to your guys' navigational skills, or
But we can try though. I guess.
if you go through the astral plane, the door's not going to disappear or anything.
Okay.
So like just do breadcrumbs.
Let me.
Spirit crumbs.
Okay. So I guess he shows me the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
The centaur shows you the door and gets back to
Quick
the bar.
idea. If shit hits the fan, we need to get back to the castle to get here. We use your scroll to the astral plane. Maybe if you two see the location of where the door comes out there in the astral plane, you can scribe where it is. We can find our way back, get through that door. You know, let's get out of jail free card almost.
Quick question, can any of us use an arcane scroll?
I think I've had you guys use scrolls in the past.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Maybe if
Or
I guess it makes sense. Yeah, they're for everyone to use
Check-
in this
check
universe.
out the door to the astral plane, see where it is, let them have a good look at it. So.
Oh,
and
so
then-
like we can scry and find it again.
poke my head in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look too, just for in case.
Right? Poke your head in, and
Look around.
it's the astral plane. It's a vast, empty area. A few bits of rock and debris floating in the distance.
Keep the door open. I'm just gonna go inside and I'm gonna draw like a smiley face on the sand nearby.
Isn't it just a door?
No, I guess you could draw it on the other side of the door, though.
Oh, that's fine. I can do
It's
that.
just floating space, like a door into space.
Yeah, literally like Twilight Zone
Okay, I'll draw a
door.
picture on the back side of the door of a penis.
Yeah.
Alright. In their face.
Halfling penis?
It's just about the right size to be the same as yours.
Ooh.
But
So you guys come back through, I
You
guess.
want to go back to the
Yeah,
arena?
they come back.
Yeah, so have you guys decided on a course of action now?
Yes.
We'll take the door to London.
Okay.
Door
number
dark.
three.
Door number three.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to the dark.
Yes.
So, the Underdark. Dark.
Change the music.
Immensely dark. Only a few lights kind of glowing off the walls of the huge black cavern. Off of the black cavern walls that surround this village. But there is another smell, an overpowering one that overtakes both
You're
Feather
funny,
Marshal
man.
and the smell of fungus and dirt, and that is blood.
Okay.
A pair of armored figures make their way walking towards you. behind them, several buildings in the village burn.
Shit.
Dead deep gnomes lay at their feet and scattered about the village.
Hold action, Sacred Flame.
What are they?
As they get closer and closer, you can see they are the guardians of Kunla that you had encountered deep below Waterdeep. One of them is holding a pair of spiked gauntlets. Your spiked gauntlets that you got rid of.
I get rid of them. I took them all. I just.
What? I thought you got rid of them.
No, I didn't throw them away.
Oh.
I can, for story's sake, if you want.
I could have sworn you did. Didn't someone, like, get rid of the thing that Kunla gave them?
He just took it off.
Yeah.
He took them
Just put
off,
it in the-
for sure.
Yeah.
I asked him to give them to me, and he said no.
I guess I conflated taking them off with not using them. Okay, so he doesn't have the gauntlets in his hand.
For a second, you think you see gauntlets.
But it's actually the gauntlets on his hand already. They're just very similar style.
Okay.
They stop a bit ahead of you, and a croaking, dark voice.
Far away is it?
I don't know. Not important at the moment.
We never saw them. We don't know what they are.
They can call out deceitful ones, unfaithful liars. That is what I name you three.
Why?
That is what Kunla names you three.
Why?
Well, what do you mean, why?
I don't lie.
The moment that the deal was struck, you three have done everything in your power to undermine Kunla from giving
Why?
messages to the Cult of the Void. A far more vile and destructive force than we could ever hope
I
to
tend
be.
to really say these are Kunla's guardians.
How far away did you say they were?
It's not important because they're doing this, and then we're going to take a little break.
All right. So
This is gonna kick off.
upset.
I so want this to kick off.
All right.
Ouch.
Did we roll any of that section?
No, it's just more planning.
Yes.
We are best.
Oh, yeah.
Run before the time.
Break time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.